If you want to learn how I grew a YouTube channel to over 10,000 subscribers in less than a year, in fact, it was less than 11 months, stick around because that's what I'm going to talk about today. Deliver your value. Hi, and welcome to Creator Fundamentals. My name is Dan Courier, and I am here to help you deliver your value to the world. So 10,000 subscribers is a fairly nice milestone. There's a lot of channels that never get there. I was fortunate enough to get this channel, Creator Fundamentals, to 10,000 subscribers in 10.5 months. If you're interested to hear how I did it and what I had to do to get there, stick around. All right, Dan, we're sticking around, so tell us, how did you get to 10,000 subscribers? Well, first I thought I'd start off by telling you how I didn't get to 10,000 subscribers. Here's a list of some of the things that I did not do on my quest to 10,000 subscribers. I didn't do sub for sub, that's for sure. I didn't go on a bunch of other people's live streams and ask them for a shout out. I certainly didn't buy subscribers. I didn't even advertise my channel the legitimate way. So knowing all those things that I didn't do, how did I actually grow to 10,000 organic subscribers? All right, this is the part where I give you that super secret tip that's gonna get you to 10,000 subscribers. You ready? So number one, I planned my channel ahead of time. I thought I had everything laid out and I put the channel out there and started pumping out videos. And if you want a taste of what those videos look like, scroll all the way down to my very first video. Quite honestly, when I look back at them, they were kind of a train wreck. But I didn't just keep pumping out the same videos time after time. I started making those videos on my cell phone. To compensate for an echoey room and poor audio, I used to scream at the camera. During that time, I was still looking for ways to improve working with what I had. I found that if I took the camera or the phone and I moved it closer to me, the background noise wasn't as bad and it was a little more acceptable. I changed my surroundings. I even went so far as to create a soundproof box that I would hang over my phone when I did videos. I made over 100 videos on my iPhone. And one of the things I did while making those 100 videos is to make sure that I wasn't trying to compare my channel to what everybody else was doing. Sure, I was picking up tips on quality from other channels, but I wasn't comparing stats and trying to grow as fast as anybody else because I knew it was going to take me time to get where I wanted to go. So I kept making videos, I kept tweaking them a little bit, trying to improve the sound, trying to improve the video, different angles, lighting the best I could, and just kept pumping out videos. I pumped out about 100 videos in my first 6 months, and each time I tried to improve something. Before I started live streaming on a weekly basis, I was doing at least 3 videos a week. In an effort to continue improving, when Christmas rolled around in 2017, instead of asking for gifts, I asked for money towards a new DSLR. Of course, when I got the DSLR, I had no idea how to make nice looking videos on it, and it felt like I actually took a step back.
The audio was terrible.
I couldn't always get a clear video, and I had no idea what I was doing. So did I give up? Of course I didn't give up. We have YouTube out there. There's all kinds of free information. All you got to do is commit the time to go out there and educate yourself. And that's what I continued to do. I searched and searched and searched to figure out exactly how to make the external mic on my DSLR sound right. Finally, I found a video that showed me how. Over time, I continue to tweak to try to get this picture nice and crispy, getting the lighting just right to make sure I don't look like a ghost or too dark or anything in between. And this is what I've got to so far. But there's still a lot of work to go. Over time, which has been about 14 months now, I've been making small changes each time I make a video. Improve the lighting, adjust the settings on the camera, change the placement of the microphone, all little things that have slowly been building up and helped me to learn this craft and improve the quality that I'm putting out on YouTube. In addition to that, I've done research to try to understand exactly what people consider engaging video, how to keep people's attention and keep them watching more of your content. But at the same time, it's been really important to me not to get obsessed with the process, so I've also been living life. For those of you who are new to the channel or have never seen my content before and don't know my story, I'm currently working full-time. I do all of this YouTube stuff as a part-time hustle from 9 o'clock at night to midnight or later. And for the past 14 months, I've been making those improvements, but at the same time, it's been really important to me not to become overwhelmed or totally engrossed with the process of growing on YouTube. I think this really helps you to not get overwhelmed and to stay level-headed when things are high and even when things are low. I have much bigger plans than what you've seen so far, and I realize that it is in fact a marathon. It is going to take a lot of time, so I'm being persistent, consistent, and patient. Alright Dan, that's all great, but how did you actually get to 10,000 subscribers so quick? You may have heard it before, and it's definitely true. Your entire YouTube channel can change on one video. So it was February 2018, YouTube was stalling on approving everybody for the 10,000 views to get monetized, and then the news broke. All the people that had 10,000 views were not going to get monetized. In fact, they needed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get into the review process to possibly become monetized. Now, I had another channel, and at the time, neither of my two channels were at 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours. Not even this one here, Creator Fundamentals. I took it as kind of a punch in the face, but more importantly, I realized that the greater YouTube community probably felt the same way. So I immediately came up with the idea that I was going to put out two videos. The first video was not about education, it was about responding to the emotion that I knew existed out there. When you can make an emotional connection with the people who are watching your videos, great things can happen. Based on some feedback I had been receiving on my channel from people who were frustrated by waiting after the 10,000 views to get monetized, I knew exactly how to address this crowd. I used that first video to connect with everybody on an emotional level because I knew exactly how they felt, because I felt that way too. But at the same time, I didn't want it all to be about the struggle and everybody getting completely discouraged about the idea of growing on YouTube. So as soon as I made that video and gave everybody an opportunity to vent, I immediately made a second video that addressed the how-to, or what you need to do to actually get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. If you've never seen it, I'll throw it up here. Well, while that first video did pretty well, I think it got about 80,000 views, it was that second video that really changed the entire complexion of Creator Fundamentals. The two videos combined not only struck a chord, but it gave people an opportunity to take a positive direction and turn this into an opportunity for growth. That second video has now accounted for thousands of subscribers and over 200,000 views. The other thing I take pride in on this channel is that it grew without a major following on another platform, and it also grew without any major collaborations with larger channels. I share that with you because I want you to understand that persistency, consistency, and patience does actually work, and it can return dividends for you. Ultimately, it comes down to your willingness to work hard and your ability to enjoy the process. It is going to take a little while, but it's absolutely worth it, and I encourage you to keep going forward. And just a side note, while it's great when a video takes off and you get to enjoy those high peaks, there are also some pretty low valleys that can come along. It's really important to stay level-headed and understand that everything ebbs and flows, and if you just keep pushing forward and putting forth the effort you have been, it'll eventually level out and your channel will continue to grow. And hey, if you're new to the channel and you'd like to deliver your value to the world, consider clicking that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing. That's all the time we have for today. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. My name is Dan Courier, and you're watching Creator Fundamentals. Thank you.